I randomly typed in Japanese into Google, why do you hate America? So, Nande America. I was specific. Why do you hate America? Nande America ga kirai. And these are both very funny. It was that like Kuora thing.
Kuora. Yeah.
This is the first. This is the top. This is the top results. Other than obviously money.
Wait, what?
Like I guess because the yen isn't so good now. So that's not America's fault.
Is this in Japanese or in English?
This is all Japanese. This is my translation. In Japan, cheap, dirty restaurants have a tendency to treat you kindly. But in America, cheap places have too much flavor and it tastes bad, and their attitude is bad. Even at places like a cheap barber shop, you can get horrible treatment. And this is where my input. Some of these people I go, one, did you ever go to America? Or are you just recalling what you heard other people say? Two, if you did go to America, what did you do to receive this bad treatment? Oh, I'm Asian and they don't like Asians. No. What did you do at the cheap barber shop to where you were like, I'll make a mental note of this? Were you being weird? Like, okay. This is his next thing. If they receive a tip, their attitude gets better, and suddenly they switch to extreme kindness mode. Yeah, because they got money. Here's a tip. Now I'm happy. Thank you. But I'm thinking, like, who the fuck is tipping before you pay the bill? That doesn't make any sense. I'm kind of confused. I'm like, what? Oh, we're leaving. Here's a generous tip. Oh, thank you. Here's your meal. Like, I'm like,
yeah,
what?
But what's... shows they definitely don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. You don't tip before the meal. Okay. So, okay. They also selfishly say things like sir, boss, or buddy. When in a business setting, they're tightly wearing a suit and are businessmen-like and are extremely respectful. But when in casual form, they ignore you. I think he means like at a gas station, like a non-business setting.
You got it, boss. You got it, chief.
Chief, that's my favorite.
Were these written in katakana, those words?
No, he put boss, chief. No, he didn't say chief. Boss.
Oh, in English?
Buddy and sir in English.
Alright, boss.
But if someone's calling you sir, like, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's better than saying gaijin.
He doesn't understand the keigo we use in America.
Keigo like chief.
Alright, chief. Alright, buddy. Pow.
Okay, let's see.
Homie.
Home dog.
Home dog.
I even think they have a tendency to lightly poke fun at you. This case especially happens a lot with foreigners. Suits are annoying, so I'll choose the latter. Ha ha ha!
Wait, what?
So he's like, I think, it was confusing to me too. I think he's like, when they wear suits, they're really kind and polite. But when they wear casual outfits, they're like all, poke fun at you. So then, I think this is his little joke. He's like, suits are annoying, so I'd rather be casual. I'm like, okay. This is the one I'm guessing.
All right, Josh.
Do they even have something called a conscience? It seems like money makes them have a conscience. In a sense, I understand the reason religion is necessary. Without religion, everything is too real. And as expected, Westerners become uncomfortable, right?
What?
This person's profile picture, by the way, was Stewie from Family Guy. So I'm like, how ironic. I hate America. Yeah, I love Stewie. But I'm like, this is the top comment. It's not like they raped me or anything. Or it's just some, like, they treated me bad at the cheap barber shop, and workers like getting a tip better than, like, that's so weird. And then I scrolled down past some British lady typing in Japanese for some. She was like,
"Bitch!"
The British lady was like, "There's too much water in the toilets, and when I shit, it hits my ass, like the water splash." I was like, "I'll skip this."
You should have. Where's that one at?
It wasn't that funny. Okay, here's number 2. This guy has 10 points. So this is another reason why this person hates America. They're really countless, aren't they? Like the reasons to hate America. He's like,
okay.
Homani kozoi nai.
You can't count these.
Anywho, here's 10 things I thought of. Low civility. There are only drug addicts and crazy people. Yeah, unlike Japan, with people fucking screaming and getting drunk and passing out, shitting, pissing, puking in the streets. They have, they can't control themselves on the trains. They have a women's only, America, just degenerates. Public safety is scarier than undeveloped countries. Huh? So he's saying, like, India and Cambodia is less scary than America?
Well, I thought the question was about America.
But he's saying America is scarier than undeveloped. Like, compared to...
Oh.
I'm like, I don't think that's the case at all.
Is that what he said?
Public safety is scarier than undeveloped countries.
Oh.
I don't think so. I mean, I've lived there before coming here. I think 24 years. I was pretty fine.
24 years. He's been there for 2 months or 2 weeks, Chris. How dare you? How dare you tell him?
Hey, me and my wife were traveling through India. We were raped.
I was thinking that too.
Discrimination against and violence against Asians is never ending. I've never seen it once.
Asian hate.
I've never seen it once. The service level is low, but a tip is necessary. And this is coming from a Japanese person. Excuse me, are you in college? Are you part-time worker, full-time worker? No. Oh, but we have bad service. Okay. Even the so-called big cities lifestyle is less convenient than most rural places in Japan. I'm from a small town in Indiana. Can you get home past 11:30? Oh yeah, no problem. How about Japan? Ooh, 11:30 is really pushing it, right? But this is where this guy's full of shit. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, people from Nara are like, man, Nara's really inconvenient.
Yeah.
And Nara's kind of not a big city, but it's well known. But this guy is, I don't know. But I guess New York compared to Nara is very inconvenient.
But New York, the trains run 24/7.
No. Yes, but medical care is expensive, and the wait is long. He wrote, "Nah, guy."
Did he say how long he was in America for?
He didn't say it at all.
These are all various things. Like, you haven't been there for a while for all this.
Yeah. But this is why I think he's just making this stuff up. Which I was like, okay, that's a good point. Medical care is more expensive.
Right.
That's fair. Even at the emergency... I said department. Even at the emergency department, you have to wait over 9 hours. I don't think that's true at all. Over 9,000! It's an everyday occurrence. It's normal to wait over half a year for cataracts appointment.
Yeah, cataracts?
There are a few ambulances, and you have to pay over $1,000. $3,000 is the average costs. Schools are luxurious, but students can't study anything. Which is why Asians go to America to study. Instead of studying knowledge, they like to play and take drugs. This is where they acquire their bad behavior. I'm like, you're making them... This is a plus for America, not a minus. What are you talking about? Workers' rights are less than in Japan. Fuck you. There is no stable employment. There is no employee agreement, so you can be fired at any time.
Cut!
There's less freedom than in Japan. Excuse me? Less freedom than in Japan.
Less in Japan, Chris.
They do not hang their clothes up in the gardens. You'll have to pay a fine. What?
What? Where was he hanging his clothes at?
Someone's house, I guess.
What? Now I wonder where was he hanging his clothes.
That's why I liked this one, because I got to gardens. I was like, what the fuck?
Gardens? Where was he living?
We don't hang our clothes in the garden. Sorry.
Just like clotheslines to the apartment building. Like, hey, what you doing, man?
It's just in the street, I guess. You aren't allowed to drink in public, or you'll be arrested and it will go on your record.
Arrested?
I don't think you'll be arrested. Maybe, hey, cut it out.
Just put in a brown bag, man.
Yeah, just put it in a Capri Sun case.
A goddamn water bottle with the cola.
Yeah.
The cup thing gets cola, but it ain't cola though.
See, we go to McDonald's. We buy the big size cup. We pour half of the Coca-Cola out. We pour rum in the rest of the half, and we just sip away.
Wait! Sip away.
And no cops even were around to even question us. So we were fine drinking in public.
I do forget that you can't really drink in public in America. That is kind of a...
It is weird, but that's his only thing of freedom. Like, we don't really have that kind of culture, though. We just go to bars or people's backyards. So, sorry.
And all our bars are very inviting.
I'm sorry you couldn't get drunk in Walmart. Okay, this is the last one. So, you aren't allowed to drink in public or you'll be arrested and will go on your record. But walking around the streets with a gun is A-okay? That's where it's like, you don't know what you're talking about. You can't just walk around holding guns. Some states have, like, concealed carry permits. But you have to get a permit, and you have to get a gun license. But this guy's just like, nah, you just walk around blasting guns everywhere. But I thought Japan was more free than America. You can't even get a gun in this country.
Now he's contradicting himself.
Yeah, you fucking liar.
You fucking liar. I can't even walk around with a samurai sword. You know what I'm saying?
Only the umbrellas.
Hey, is that umbrella? It's just an umbrella. Hey, don't kick that. Pick it up. Pick it up!
So, I just thought those were funny. It just sounds like people are just making up things.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they even spent any time in America.
Mm-hmm. But it's like, these are reasons you don't like America, the country. It's like, the healthcare is expensive. We live in Japan. How does that affect you? Can't even walk around with alcohol. But this doesn't affect you at all. You live in Japan. So, I try to find more real reasons. And typing in gaijin never works. Sometimes you get a little Asian stuff.
Oh.
So, but I was just like, specifically, why do you hate America? And that's the best that came up. It was a little funny. I like the garden thing.
Fine. Find this guy. Bring him on. We need to know more. Bring him on stream.
Another thing I looked up was, this is what I looked up first. Why do you hate Osaka? And people were fucking just blah, 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 blah.
What were they saying?
They just fucking hate it. They're rude. They're fucking jibber jabbering behind me. It's fucking dirty. I don't like manzai. I don't fucking like Osaka bin. I fucking hate takoyaki. Like, there's just a long list of things. But you think someone would say something like, I went to America and I don't know, my girlfriend cheated on me. Like, there's no legitimate stories there.
No real grievance.
Yeah.
Grievances.
It's just like, hey, I feel like people would agree with this. I feel like other Japanese people will go, yes, you can drink beer in our country. But the one that shocked me was, America's less free than Japan. Like, really?
Do y'all have a bald eagle as your symbol? Yeah!